On a scale from 1 to 10, how scared are you right now? What would you say your fear factor is? Hi, I'm Deneen Shoemaker, trying to help you live your best life now. So, 2 years ago, I began the long, arduous process of separating and eventually divorcing my ex husband. And you might already know this, but I share it today because I want to talk about fear. Fear is what kept me going back and still trying to make my marriage work, even though I had determined that it was absolutely not going to and was even a toxic environment for me to be in. But here's the thing. It's what I was used to. It was normal for me. It was all that I had come to know. And so I kept hearkening back to the past, hoping somehow that by making it work, we could somehow return back to what it used to be. But the past was gone. Maybe you remember, it's been several months ago now, but I made the video about the boat and how in the book of Acts, there's the story where the boat crashes and everyone makes it to the beach, but the boat is gone. And that's how I'm feeling about life right now. And I hear people kind of basically saying that they can't wait to go back to the way that things used to be. I mean, even in my head, I have found myself thinking, whew, I'll never take that for granted again. I can't wait to go back. But I'm going to let you in on a little secret that I have figured out. It's never going back to the way that it was. And no amount of fear is going to make it do so. We have to embrace the life. Or what I'm trying to say is that we have to embrace that life will never get back to the way that it was before this virus. And instead of fighting it, I've decided to be more like water and simply flow where it's inevitably going to flow anyway. Now, I know that many of you are in very dire straits right now, and so I am absolutely not meaning to condescend here. Divorcing my husband after 14 years of marriage, 18 years together, my whole life, my family, my home, my everything was either cut in half or it had to be replaced. So, do I know about pain? Yes, I do. And I also know about the beauty that can come from pain. And I know, like I wouldn't have otherwise, what it is to begin again from a place of deep fear, loss, pain, and confusion. And 2 years ago, all I could see was the pain. But today I see rebirth. Today, I have witnessed renewal like I've never seen it before. So I can tell you with all certainty that out of this time, a renewal is happening. A rebirth has started. I'm going to read to you out of Isaiah 43. It says, "Don't be afraid. I've redeemed you. I've called your name. You're mine. When you're in over your head, I'll be there with you. When you're in rough waters, you will not go down. When you're in between, when you're between a rock and a hard place, it won't be a dead end. Because I am God, your personal God, the Holy of Israel, your Savior, and I paid a huge price for you." And then skipping to verse 19. "So forget about what's happened. Don't keep going over old history. Be alert. Be present. I'm about to do something brand new. It's bursting out. Don't you see it? There it is. I'm making a road through the desert and rivers in the Badlands." We know Mother Nature is responding for sure to less people moving and shaking worldwide. People are questioning and realigning their priorities like never before. But while we do this, I'm going to beg you to remember what is, in my opinion, the two biggest lessons that we can learn from this coronavirus. The first is how truly intertwined and interconnected we really are. So I'm going to beg you to stop arguing, stop the name calling, stop the mean-spiritedness toward anyone who doesn't think like you. How about we just love our neighbor, period? Not depending on who they vote for, or where they're from, or who they love, or how they want to live their life. Please, for the love of all things holy, stop. Because the other lesson that I'm learning from this coronavirus is we need each other. All of us need each other. We gotta deal with each other in more productive ways if we're ever going to make this work. It takes us all. We got to start caring way more about the good of the whole and not simply about us. Timon, my cat, I think agrees with that. If you can hear him in the background. I hope that something that I have said today has blessed you and also made you think. And if so, share this with a friend that you think might need a good word. And if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe and the like button. Not only then are you aware of videos that are coming out, but it helps others be aware of the videos too. So I wish you grace and peace, my friend, as you try to live your best life now, because this ain't no dress rehearsal.